Hey, it's Narrative Tarot, everybody. This is just like, I don't know how quick this is going to be, but I have something to do at 6. Like a little mini class or whatever. So I decided to do this reading because I'm going to rearrange my room. Now, you guys don't really need to know that, right? Because it's like, who gives a shit? But what. but I am rearranging my room because I'm going to, well, I've updated my altar and I'm going to put all of my decks over here, like in the thing that this tripod is currently sitting in. I have like two dressers. This one that you are sitting in, and then the one that is kind of over there. So right now, the stuff is currently over there, and I want to transfer it over. But this video is just to touch briefly on the topic of putting in the work or the effort to make sure that the things that you want not necessarily come to fruition, because not everything we want or desire comes to fruition, but putting in the effort so that if it should come into fruition, you're able to receive it. So for me, this sparks of change, of really getting devoted to everything and having my books and my books and my materials in one place so that I'm streamlined, I'm not scattered. I can really devote my time, energy, effort into learning about this stuff, because I really just, for the longest time, I mean, I have a bunch of shit on the floor. I have to clean under all this stuff. So when you're really devoted to something, or you're really realizing or understanding, accepting that you have to go in a certain path, or you want to go in a certain path, there are certain things that you just have to do. And one of those things is cleaning up. So this is just going to be, a really interesting time, because I have to clean my entire room, essentially, get rid of a bunch of stuff. And it's just interesting because knowing that I have to get more serious in my studies and serious in my life's work, because Saturn is transiting my 6th house. Technically, my Saturn is in Pisces retrograde, but it's less than like a degree in, but it's still in Pisces. But essentially, the Saturn return of everybody in Aquarius is basically my Saturn return as well. So I'm just using this time to get myself together. And so when they say a cluttered space is a cluttered mind, that has been me for a really long time. And that's an old story that I no longer want to share, and no longer want to live, and no longer want to get any flack for, feedback on, reflection of. I no longer want to deal with it. So I am going to go through a bunch of things in here, but I think first I'm going to have to clean out some stuff. I may move things around and then move the furniture, clean it up, and that way when I put it all back, everything will just kind of be where it is. But that's what happens when you really want to go for something. You make the space, you make the time for it, and especially if it's something like tarot, sound meditation, just healing stuff in general. You make the time, you make the space, you make the effort, and you work it on a daily basis. You can't slack off for 2-3 months. It tends to be something that you have to marry yourself to, if not daily, then at least weekly. I know that sometimes people's schedules kind of don't allow for you to be as consistent, but being as consistent as possible is really, really, really important and really helpful, especially when it comes to spiritual growth and just growth in general as a person. You do have to put effort into it. So it's just one of those things that I'm kind of realizing, and I'm like, oh God. But yeah, that's what it is. Let's see if I can show you what my thing looks like. So this is what it looks like This is my altar. It's not that fancy. Essentially, I have a French press on here, so I just put this scarf on. I changed it up from another one, but I put this like scarf on or whatever. This is just symbols that I drew. I like abstract art, so I'll probably just make prints of those. And here I have little mementos and stuff like that. Yeah, and a little thank you card. It's something that from my childhood, essentially, that I like. So these are all of the cards that I put up here for the day. I have like little candle things that I paper mache'd, and it was a nice art project. And then for this, because I don't have flowers, I wanted to get one of those things that you put for the, not TV, you know, when you go to events and you have the little table number and it's a little metal thing that people put it in, kind of like a paper clip, but with a stand. That's what I wanted to go in this little jar here so I could have flowers. I don't really want to put this in here. Yeah, so there's that. And then a little like vase, and that way when I feel like plants and I don't have any real ones, I can put that in there. I have my French press, and then this is just my other thing, my card for the day with that deck and like a little salt spray that was supposed to be for cleansing. And here we have just my cupboard of stuff, and I'll go through this soon. And then this is the other one, just a bunch of shit in there too. So that's basically it. Oh, there we go. That's basically what we're working with. So I'm like really excited to like, I'm really excited to get it started and get it just set up so I can clear my mind. And I think that's kind of also why I'm not moving forward with a lot of stuff, because I have to clean this up. So, all right, I'll talk to you later.